Hey everybody, the Long Shot Signatures here. This is episode 172 of my TTM returns. After a couple days of not getting any, I did get in 4 today, as well as 2 purchases off of eBay. We'll start with those, a couple former NFL head coaches. First one I'm a little bit unsure of as far as the authenticity. It does look like it was one that was probably received through the mail more recently. This guy did pass away in 2020. Wrote to him, never heard back. But there's a couple things that, make me think that. But purchased a Joe Bugle signed card. So one of the reasons I say that is in the TTM signatures that I've seen come back, he starts his B by moving the pen down and then back up to finish the letter. A lot of other stuff doesn't do that. And I only have seen a couple of autographs where he continues the G beyond just a line down. But everything else seems to match. It is kind of tough, though, when you've got people who signed more of a signature than an autograph. His is, kind of in between. Probably makes it a lot easier to fake. Not really sure why anyone would want to fake his autograph, but, stuff like that happens all the time. But I didn't spend too much on it. If you guys have any opinions yourself, I'd love to hear it. So we'll see about that one. The other one I'm pretty sure is legitimate. Just looking at several authenticated pieces and everything. A lot of the stuff on this matches with it. But this guy was a former linebacker in the NFL for a long time. And I think he holds the distinction. Let's see if I can remember it all. For coaching college football, NFL, USFL, World Football, and Canadian football. Coached at all those different leagues, and I think he's the only person to ever do that. This is a purchase of the late Jack Pardee, who of course was the head coach for the Houston Oilers during the time that Warren Moon was there. He also coached Houston University for 3 seasons, college. He coached the Birmingham Barracudas for the Canadian Football League, a one-year team when they failed to integrate United States teams into the Canadian Football League. That project did not work out for the Canadian Football League. But everything on that one seems to look pretty good. A lot of the shaping and spacing looks all right. And then the way the K is done, specifically with a little loop instead of just a straight K, looks pretty good. But I've heard quite a few good things about Pardee, and then I didn't even really know that he was a linebacker. He is in the College Football Hall of Fame for his time at Texas A&M as a fullback. So really, really nice addition to the collection there. Then we'll get into the TTMs. First one is a 5 of 5 return from a former MLB closer. These are coming back from Jeff Russell. He's been kind of tough over the years. Like, he's been a good signer, but it's been hard to pin down exactly how to get him for some time. I think the trick is $7 per if you want multiples. That or he'll sign like one at a time. So sent $7 per card in a check, $35 total. And in a month, got all those back signed. So great addition to the MLB collection there. He was a fantastic closer, won the reliever player of the year, and I think he was a 2-time All-Star. Keeping with the baseball theme, we've got a couple of college baseball coaches. One of these I sent out last season. Looks like he's just now getting around to it. This is a 2 of 2 plus a note success from Monmouth. I think I'm saying that right. Head coach Dean Aholt. So signed there across the top. I think he did include some messages on the back where he just put DE. And he also included this piece of paper, which he also just put his initials on. So not going to count that as a signature, but still really happy to get it back. He's been the head coach there, I think, since 94 or 95, one of the two. But a longtime head coach for the team. The other one is a 2 of 2 success coming from Division III baseball coach Brian Brewer. He is coaching at Marietta University, where he's been there for about 20 years. He is a three-time Division III baseball champion. Don't remember exactly what years he won in. I think it was 2006, then 2011, and maybe another year. But that one came back really fast. I think just 8 days. And this last one here is an awesome addition to the college basketball collection. Sent to her via the school she was working at last season. Never heard back. She announced her retirement after a legendary career. So looked up to see if I could find a home address for her. Gave it a shot. And I think in just a couple weeks got back 2009 Hall of Fame inductee Vivian Stringer. So she did sign on the back, which is fine, but this is definitely the autograph that she has given out over the years. She is one of the few recognized college basketball coaches to have over 1,000 wins. She has 4 Division I Final Four appearances. There is one coach that I found out about the other day that has 1,300 wins, and he's in his 80s. I think he just recently retired from coaching, but that's at the national junior college level, something like that. So it's not officially recognized with a lot of the other coaches, but I might have to look in and see if he's still around and signs. But really, really awesome to add Stringer to the collection. Really wanted to get her while she was at Rutgers. Thankfully, I was able to find an address that wasn't too far from the university to send to. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.